Things you didn't know about Polo G. In today's world of clout chasing and dishonesty, Polo G stands out by using great music and an authentic story to propel his budding stardom. And while he bears his soul in his music, the things that Polo hasn't shared may leave you in shock. Before we jump into this video, be sure to comment keyword Polo for a chance at winning our giveaway, and subscribe for more videos. Polo G is a rising star, and it's pretty easy to see that he's gonna be a Chicago heavyweight for years to come, but things didn't always start out so well for the Windy City native. Born to a single mother along with 5 other siblings, Polo G's early life was a struggle, but he still did his best to excel in everything he did. His mother noticed the way he was pretty bright and had high aspirations that he would one day become a successful lawyer. As a kid, Polo would always be rapping, and even his mom noticed that he was pretty good but brushed it aside as a kid's dream. At some point, it even seemed like that's the path the young star wanted to take. But the day of his senior prom at Innovations High School, an arts school that pairs arts disciplines with academic subjects, Polo G made the decision to pursue music instead of going to Lincoln University in Philadelphia, and that day changed his life forever. That same day, he shot the video for Check Me Out, decked out in a clean gray and black trimmed suit. Today, it has more than 700,000 views on YouTube. On May 16, 2018, after facing a string of arrests for selling weed and stealing cars, Taurus Bartlett left Cook County Jail for what he promised himself would be the last time. At this point, Polo G had already been seriously rapping for a year under his moniker, penning hard-nosed, drill-inspired tracks like those he fell in love with as a kid. But after stepping outside of the prison walls, something changed inside him. He immediately decided that Drill's deadpan delivery wasn't properly capturing the emotion of his traumatic upbringing and scrapped his old sound. In an effort to serve as a vessel for the thousands of wounded Chicago kids with untold stories, Polo adopted a heartfelt, melodic delivery. More than anything, Polo G wants to be able to stand up for the things that he believes are right and fight injustices in his city. Polo G may seem like a typical rapper on the outside, but a closer look reveals a beating heart that wants nothing more than to lift his home back up to a respectable place. Otherwise calm and unbothered, Polo G stutters angrily when he speaks about the gentrification in his neighborhood. This is only because he has witnessed firsthand what negligent city officials can do to a crumbling neighborhood, much like his old home. Born on the north side of Chicago, Polo G was raised in the Marshall Field Garden Apartments housing project with his parents and 3 siblings. In his younger days, he struggled with the situation as there was no food in the fridge or clothes for him to wear. "My mother and father was young, and they were really learning as they went," the rapper has said about his childhood. "We didn't really have no guidance." He cherished school, finding it a brief distraction from the reality of his home life. According to Polo, being at school served as a great distraction to his problems back at home. Since he could remember, Polo knew that he loved excelling in school and how it made him feel. It was something he wasn't able to experience at home, as he knew that hardships awaited him every time he opened the door. Things only got harder for him and his family as he grew older. In 2011, when Polo G was 12, the city of Chicago tore down the last of the Cabrini Green homes, a project close to where he grew up and where much of his extended family was raised. Though the projects were known for their subpar living conditions and high crime rate, many of the residents considered the place to be a community, and Polo, along with his family, were devastated. The demolition was part of an ongoing effort to redesign Chicago's north side, but it resulted in the displacement of families. According to Polo G, the north side is notorious for gentrifying areas in an effort to lower the crime rate rather than try and find a real solution to the growing problems in Chicago. Polo G has uprooted from Chicago since making a name for himself, but the rapper still supports his city as much as he can. During this year's All-Star Game, which was hosted in the Windy City, Polo G made it a point to be involved and even partnered with AudioMac to host and headline a benefit show featuring most of Chicago's newest prominent rappers. Polo G still donates to Chicago charities and even founded and sponsors an AAU basketball program, the Chicago Grizzlies, all in an effort to propel his city forward. Despite the pain and torment that he felt while growing up in the vicious city, despite losing friends and family on the same blocks he grew up on, Polo still shows love for the place he grew up, and now that loyalty is turning into action as he tries to help his bleeding hometown. Despite the specificity and harshness of Polo G's raps, his music's mix of sorrow and ambition feels universal. His music details his never-ending inner conflict and how he copes in an effort to support those in similar situations. Polo G may not be the hard-nosed gangster that everyone expects out of Chicago, and it seems like right now, that's exactly what the city needs. Thanks for watching Lime Report. Don't forget to comment keyword Polo for a chance at winning our giveaway, and subscribe for more videos.